Hey guys, this is the first Vanilla Tech tutorial. I'm going to show you the cow breeder cow farm that I am going to be using in my Let's Play. This is it right here as far as what you see. To use it, you just bring in your wheat, if I can remember where it's at. So you bring in your wheat, hit the button, and the floor will open and the cows will pop out. You feed them and they'll breed just like that. When you're done, I like to wait a minute because it sorts out the baby cows. Give them a little bit of time to have a chance of moving over. Then you hit the button again and it cleans up nice for you. Then as those baby cows that were sorted out grow, they will automatically be killed, cooked, and their stuff deposited right there. Okay, this is the whole thing that you'll see. Now obviously I built this one mirror image where the chest is on the right instead of the left. Okay, to show you how it works, your cows go in here. Okay, now they're jumping because of the water. This dispenser pushes water. And you come in, you feed them, and as they breed, their babies get pushed over and down. And the babies fall down here. And you can see there's some babies and some that are already grown. So then when you hit the button, it stops the water and adds lava. And lava kills the adults, but the babies stay underneath. And then the drops from the adults are collected and pumped up to this chest right here. I just killed a bunch in here, so that's why there's raw. Usually it's just cooked steak and leather. Okay, now as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks wide. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks tall. You will want to put your ground floor on the third block down. So technically you'll need to dig a hole, assuming this is the ground, and that's the first one you dig. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep. Okay, you'll also want a floor that can have a half slab. If you want this block right here, that's a half slab. So if you want it to blend in with the floor, you'll want to pick a floor that has a half slab option. Okay, so you pick your floor. Let's throw in a button. Oops. And some fence. Okay, so on your 9 wide, you come in the third, come out, and then back. Okay, put a button above it, and then knock out that block. And that is going to be where the cows come up. Then you want just to place 2 dispensers. The first one you're going to place right here pointing towards the hole. And the second one you're going to want 1, 2, 3 spaces, and then it pointing downwards. And okay, that is a dispenser. Okay, so you want that one and that one. Next, you're going to want, actually let's work on pulling the signal. So for the signal, you come behind that one where the button is, and you go 1 lower, and you pull in, you pull in a repeater, and then that repeater goes onto that repeater goes onto a block like that. Okay? So that block then has a torch coming off the side, which powers down. Go push 2 blocks underneath, break that one, and put some redstone there. So that torch powers that. So now when you hit the button, it hits that torch, turns that off. Okay? So then that, I think, goes to another, yeah. Okay, so then that one block goes to another torch that does the same exact thing. come down to power it. Then it comes in one over one onto that hopper, and that's the hopper that's pointing downwards. Okay? And then you're going to want to go build over to point to that hopper. Now this one you're actually going to want a repeater, so you put one redstone, one repeater, make that a full delay, and then redstone over to that bucket, or that dispenser. Okay? And then you'll come in. That's basically the redstone for your dispenser circuit. So now you need to build the holding cell. So you put a block underneath so that the cows only have, one block open there. And let's actually jump and get some glass. Okay, so then you want glass there. For now, actually, okay, let's do the piston too. So for the piston, you're going to want to put it right there. So in fact, we can just do it off of that. Okay, so you place your piston right there. So there's a one block opening, and then put your half slab on that piston. Okay. So now that that's there, let's place some more glass. You want to box them in like that. Okay. I think you go 3, yeah. Okay, so you go 3 over. You build glass all the way over. Then you're going to want to place a sign right there. Sorry, I gotta cheat. I only built those 2 times. Okay, so you'll put a sign and then another block. So now the water, let's show you. Let's put water in there. Let's do that for now. So you put a water bucket in the dispenser. So now when you hit the light, or you hit the button, it dispenses water, and the water has 2 blocks, so it gives you a little current, but it stops right there. Okay? So then next, we need to build our collection area. So you put a block there, and for starters, I'm going to put actually, I'll just put a block there. Okay, so you build it so it's a little, and then I'm going to build over 3 just so I have a block to put hit hoppers on. So then you put 2 hoppers. So basically you want the cows to fall down onto the 2 hoppers, and the hoppers are pointing away from the adult cows. Okay? And obviously you're going to want to glass that up. Let's do this side first. Okay, so you add glass, or you add blocks. Okay, then you're going to want to put 2 signs. Place 2 signs there so that the lava will come down but not kill the baby cows. Then you finish boxing them in with glass or whatever. Okay, we can remove that block. Then we add, then we're going to want to add a lava bucket to that dispenser. Make sure you add the lava bucket when that water is out. If you don't, because you want them to toggle, so you hit that button, and you want the water to turn off and the lava to turn on. If you ever end up with them on the same, maybe it glitched or something, just add a torch right there for a minute, or a button, and see how it toggled that one but not that one. So just do that once, and that will fix your problem. Okay, so now the last thing we have to do for the auto breeding part is just get that piston working, and to do that you come off of this hopper or dispenser with the block, then you bring in a comparator, And that comparator goes into a little bit of redstone here. And you want 2 redstone. Now the reason that you do that is when the bucket is empty, it's stackable to 16, so you get a 1 signal strength. But when there's water in it, it isn't stackable, and so you get 2, a signal strength of 2 length. So let's go back. 1 length when the water is out, 2 length when the water is inside the dispenser, okay? So then you throw a torch, and then you want to pick up that signal right there. So I just put a block out and a block down, grab that signal, and then you're going to want 2 repeaters. I think it's 2. Yeah. 2 repeaters pointing back in, and those want to be on full delay. Those repeaters, this end repeater goes into a block right there, and then you just bring that signal up with a bunch of redstone torches, or just 1, like that. Okay, so now it's closed when the water is off, and you hit it, the water turns on, which sends the signal to open the piston. Okay? So you can go with that. If you have like an auto sorting system or something, you can pipe that into your main line, your supply line, and you're done. That simple. But if you want to pump it up to a chest, let me show you how to do that. You break a hole right there, okay, and then you're going to want droppers, not dispensers. You want droppers, and break that glass so that that hopper, that second hopper, will go straight into your first dropper, and then just bring droppers all the way up. Okay. I gotta cheat. Okay, so then you come behind that stack of droppers, and you want to pull a comparator off of that bottom dropper to get a signal to know when there's an item in there. So see, there's an item, it turns on. Okay, then you gotta want to repeat or build the pump circuit that's going to pump that item up. And to do that, you add a block there which will pick up that signal, and right now it's only a strength of 1. So you want to pull off of that block with a repeater to give it a full strength. Again, you're going back towards the main cows with this. Okay, so you have a repeater and then a comparator, and turn it on to subtraction mode, so make sure that light is on. Okay, so then the comparator goes into a block. Yep, okay, and that you pull out into a lamp there, or a redstone there, and also a redstone, if I can jump, right there. Okay, so you see how that's pulsing? That's your clock. So now when there's an item or multiple items in this dropper, this will pulse. Okay, so next you're going to want to take that pulse and use it as the power to pump the items up. So to do that, you bring off of the 2 redstone right there, you want the one that's closest to that dropper. You bring it down with a redstone. Then you come over at that same level with 2 repeaters, and you want to add full delay on both repeaters, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure why that looks... Okay, it's just bugged for some reason. Then that repeater will point into that block. And then you just build your thing up. Now, as you heard, let me grab some items. Oh, I don't know, some dirt. You put 64 in there. Now, as it is right now, it's only pumping into this dispenser, but when you put you want a chest there, it's not going to pump into that chest, so you have to bring that signal from this pump around. To do that, put a redstone torch on that block, which is the top of the pump. Okay? Then put a block above that. So you bring it back one, and then put it on the side. So back one and over one, and that will pump. Okay, so now, yeah, let's just add like 5 or so. So yeah, the cows die right here. The stuff gets put into that dropper. That dropper fills up and it pumps. And if you notice, with the way we've built it, it actually pumps every single item up to that chest right there. Okay, that's all you have as far as mechanics. If you want to make it look pretty, just you can come right next to that stuff right there. Go one higher to give us a ceiling. And you can go right on top of all that. Okay, and you need to make sure that your wall comes down. Actually, I suppose, yeah, your wall needs to come down. You can't have a block above that torch or it'll cause issues right there with that redstone. So your wall has to be one out from that torch. Okay, bring a wall. Oops. And then just put it back on. I don't think you need those, do you? No. Okay, put the back on like that. And then your ground can continue around just like that. Okay, so then to load it, if you want it the easy way, don't put fence posts there yet. Put blocks. Okay, and then put them too high, at least I do. Okay, so then you bring your, well, let me throw some cows down and I'll show you. So you got a few cows. One thing this does, not every single baby cow gets moved down there. So they will build up the amount of cows that are there. If you ever get too laggy because there's too many there, just just come in, if I can think, just come in and open it up, and instead of feeding, just kill some of the cows, thin them out, and they won't be cooked this time, but when you turn it off, their stuff will automatically pump into here. See, raw beef, and you saw the leather coming. So you will still get the items, it just won't be cooked to thin them out. The thing that makes that nice about that is it lets you push in. So you can push in the cows, and you only need 2 to begin with. Okay, like that. I just messed up. Okay, so then you can take out these walls because the cows will not jump out. I only put the fences to keep myself from falling in. It's going to be in my survival map, and I don't want to fall in. Okay, because I can't fly. At least right now. I might add fly. But there you go. You can close it. See, they stop. Comes down. Lava turns on. Okay, let me show you this one working. You hit the button. Ground opens. Cows come up. Hold the wheat. Right click on the wheat. Feed them all. Babies will come down. Get pushed down there. Sometimes some of them will get stuck here, which isn't necessarily bad. Okay. So give it a minute, push the button again. On my survival map, my Let's Play, I will be incorporating a timer, so I only hit the button to open it, and then I'll feed them. And then over 5 minutes later, 7.5 minutes, I'll probably use Seth Bling's 7.5 minute timer. It will automatically close. That way I know that they're ready to be fed again, and it gives the baby cows more time to fall down. But anyways, there you go. If you don't want to take time, like if you want to build this up quick, just hurry, break that block and put a block right there so the water stays. Then as you breed them, Let me throw some babies in there. Then as you breed them, the babies will get stuck and they won't make it down. To push them in without them falling, just wait for them to grow up. Wait 20 minutes, then come back, because that way, when you break that, they won't necessarily fall out. Open to feed, close to slaughter, and all you got to do is you feed them, and your food automatically comes in right here, and you come and pick it up. And that is my version of a cow farm. If you like the design, please like, sub, and share. Have a great day.